All I know is pain, baby. You can't tell me nothing. My whole life in the struggle. See me grinding for that money. Power and respect. What I got, you can't take from me.
All right, y'all. Second and final video for the week. Now that you saw the intro, I must let you know that in this video I will be doing yet another Never Have I Ever video. This one is the juicier edition, so we're gonna go ahead and get this started. The first one: never have I ever gone skinny dipping. The only dipping I did as far as water is swimming in the pool. If you want to go like food wise, dumping french fries and ketchup or barbecue sauce. As far as skinny dipping, I've never done it. Never have I ever been set up on a date. Again, I've never been on a date. I've never taken a girl out to a restaurant to get to know her, so no. Never have I ever creeped an ex on social media. You mean like look at her stuff, like stalk her page maybe? Now, I've never stalked an ex, but if she happens to have social media and we have friends in common, then I'll add her. But other than that, I don't go in her DMs and try to say, hey, I miss us together, we need to get back together. No. Once you're an ex with me, you're an ex. There's no need of getting back together. 'Cause we never getting back together. Psych. Anyway, never have I ever been hungover. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I have tried a shot of Mike's Hard Lemonade out of a shot glass and made me laugh for 30 minutes. Tried wine twice, which is okay. It's just fermented grapes. I was told that at 6 months, I did have a cup of beer. But outside of those instances, no, I don't drink. I don't go to clubs anyway. I've been asked to go to certain clubs and I've turned it down. I'd say the closest thing that I've come to club wise is a bowling alley, and that's because of the lights and the music. Other than that, no, I've never been to a club. Or I've never been hungover. I don't drink, it doesn't matter. Anyway, never have I ever kissed my best friend. All the friends that I have right now are men. I don't know straight men that would kiss each other. Nor do I want to know. If we're straight men, we're straight men. There's nope, it's not happening. Never have I ever ghosted anyone. Again, I've never been on a date, so I can never give you a story about me ghosting anyone. Never have I ever gotten a speeding ticket. I don't have a car, although I have a license. No need for me to have a speeding ticket if I don't drive. Never have I ever slid into someone's DMs. Nah. Here's my thing. I assume that every woman I come across, whether on the internet or in real life, I assume that all of them are taken. Which is going to sound crazy, but hear me out. One, sex is a part of every relationship, right? So if it's easier for them to get it, then what's a relationship? Two, the phrase "I have a boyfriend" is now a double entendre. We all know the literal meaning, but It's also being used as a lie that women tell men that they don't want to date them. So, and with that phrase, that double entendre, you'll never know until the dude pops up. And Lord knows I don't need that drama. So it's safe for me to assume that every woman is taken. Never have I ever dined and dashed. Again, never taken a girl on a date, never been on a date with a girl, so there's no need for me to dine and dash. Have gone to restaurants with friends and I always offer to pay for myself. Never have I ever used a fake ID. No need to. I mean, I am me 100% and people need to know that. Never have I ever had a crush on a teacher. Have I had a crush on a teacher? I don't recall ever having a crush on a teacher, to be honest with you. I've heard stories from other people about the teachers they had a crush on, but not me, that I can recall. Never have I ever been in love. Even though all of the relationships that I had were situationships, I'm not going to say that I haven't. Never have I ever made out in a public place. Oh, yes, definitely. Any of the girls that I dated in, I'd say in grade school, oh yeah, we've definitely made out. Oh yes. Never have I ever gotten into a physical fight. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I used to get my butt kicked in high school. Like growing up, I never want to fight. I'm not the one to fight. I'll defend myself, but as far as winning fights, please. I was bullied in high school. But my bully eventually stopped when he asked me about school, so. Never have I ever had an alcoholic drink. Again, one of the 4 instances I had beer, which was a cup of beer 6 months. I explained that story already. Outside of that, I don't drink. Never have I ever played spin the bottle. Sorry about the people in the back. Never have I ever played spin the bottle. I don't recall ever playing spin the bottle. I might have been around when other people have done it. Never have I ever snooped through someone's phone. For what? That's their personal privacy. And I hope they got a passcode on their phone. That way no one can just look at it. Never have I ever snuck into a movie theater. Never. People will see me. I mean, I'm not that hard to miss. And I always offer to pay anyway. What's the point of trying to get into the movie theater if you don't pay for it?
Matthew, you gonna miss us? Yes.
Never have I ever kissed a friend's ex.
Who? What'd she do?
No need to. If my friends dated you, then that's it.
Oh,
That's the equivalent of me trying to date a family member's ex. It's just not happening.
do some clothes again? I think it's gonna rain.
Never have I ever told someone I love you without
It's
meaning
so
it.
hot this morning.
If I'm in a relationship with someone and where it's like an exclusive one, of course I'm gonna say it like I mean it.
You want something good?
Never have I ever been called a player.
Matthew,
Not that matter of fact, I lied.
what?
It's only recent that I've been called that because I've told stories about
Matthew,
me getting strange DMs from women. But
are you going
these, like, for example, there's 3 different instances where women have DM'd me to be a sugar baby for them, and the prices ranged. One was $1,500, one was $3,000 or $3,500, and the other one was $5,000. Then a girl came up to me in a bowling alley and asked me if I wanted to dance with her. I told her no.
Huh? Two guys.
As far as being a player, no, I don't have a line of women in rotation, no. Never have I ever smoked a cigarette. You know how they say never? I can definitely say I've never done it. Been in rooms where people smoke cigarettes, been around it, but it's never happened for me. I've been in rooms where people would smoke weed and the room is smoked out, and I still never smoked weed. I even touched a blunt, but I passed it to the next person. Shocked.
Well, I'll call you.
Never have I ever given a lap dance.
Miss us.
No. Never that. I'm not a male stripper, and lap dances would be associated with women shaking their tail on a man. So that has never happened.
I got on her shoulder.
Never have I ever gotten a lap dance. Oops, sorry. Have I ever gotten one? The closest thing that I've gotten to a lap dance was a girl sitting on my lap, and I was dating her. Never have I ever cheated on a test. I'm one of those ones to study like a few nights before the test. Like, I'd say 2 to 3 days before the test, I'll study, like each day.
Why I get tired?
And still I would fail. Sometimes I would pass, sometimes I would fail. Never have I ever used a dating app.
Mom, he spewed something.
No need for me to use a dating app. I'm not actively searching for anyone to date.
You want some?
I'm not chasing anybody, by the way.
So nice.
See, are there any more questions? Okay. Never have I ever kissed
Bathroom?
more than one person in 24 hours.
No.
I've been single for the past 9 years since my last situationship, so no need to. And kissing multiple people, I don't do that. If I'm in a relationship with you, you are the only person that I'm kissing.
Yeah, that's right.
If I am kissing someone, it's me kissing my mother on the cheek or my grandmother on the cheek. Never have I ever cheated on someone. Most of the situationships I was in, I was the one that got, actually in all of them, I was the one that got cheated on. Never have I ever sent a racy text to the wrong person. Interesting. I am going to assume that a penis pic would count. And this was for a girl that I was not dating.
Wait, Honda. See, one of the ice cream. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Never have I ever had a negative bank account balance. I ain't gonna lie to you, I have one right now. But thank God for Chime. They have Spot Me. I do have a negative balance in my checking account, but I'm still able to make purchases, so I'm good. So yes, I currently have a negative balance now. Never have I ever played strip poker. Oh wait, wrong one. Sorry about that. I've never played strip poker. I don't know why I put up the I have when I've never done it. Never have I ever been arrested. It was only once. So, story goes like this. Couple years ago, coming home from work, this is when I worked at PetSmart, I went to my aunt's house to go visit them, and my grandmother was there, and she wanted me to catch up with some cousins of mine that moved to the Bronx, like I'll say a month prior to that, and they came back to visit, and they left clothes at the crib, so she wanted me to go catch up with them before getting on the bus so they can go back to the Bronx. And another cousin of mine just happens to go that way so they can catch up with them. So I caught up with him. He was on a scooter. I was on foot. So I caught up with him, and we walk into the train station together. And I look at him and say, yo, do not go through any of these doors or the turnstiles without me paying first. 5 seconds after I said that, he went through the emergency exit door. And instead of me just waiting, I went in there to try to go get him. So I go through the emergency exit door to try to go down the stairs to go get him. I get down the stairs. As soon as my foot hits the floor after the last stair, the cops grab me, throw me against the train, and put me in cuffs. So I went back to the precinct, stayed there for an hour. They released me. And they say, as long as you don't get into any trouble within 6 months, this will be off your record. But as far as like doing hard time, like doing prison sentences, no. Never have I ever been expelled. I've been suspended but never expelled. Never have I ever stolen anything. No need to. What's the point of stealing? I don't need anything that bad. Like as far as money goes, I am pretty good with the average money that I'm making. I don't need to go rob a bank or anything like that. Never have I ever gotten a hickey. I've only had sex twice in my entire lifetime, so I don't know what a hickey feels like. I only know what it is, again, through streamers saying it, TV, whatsoever, and researching it. Never have I ever been fired. Have I been fired? I don't know. I don't recall. Let's see. Have I? I don't recall ever being fired. If I ever did leave a job, it was because I chose to leave. Not for anyone telling me I've been fired. Never have I ever made out in a movie theater. Again, all the people I hang out with, as far as friends go, because I only have 3 friends, they're all guys. Never have I ever dated someone older than me. Again, I haven't dated in years, so all the girls I dated in high school were at least my age, or at least a year younger. Never have I ever dated someone younger than me. I have. Never have I ever broken the law. Well, going back to the turnstile incident, yes, but as far as like breaking laws like that'll give me time and like give me prison sentences, nah. Never have I ever been to a nude beach. I've been to a normal beach where I would see people in swimsuits and stuff like that, but fully naked, nah. Nope. Never have I ever stood a date up. No, I haven't. I don't even go on dates, so I can't say that I have. Never have I ever stayed in a relationship that I really wasn't feeling. There was some chemistry in most of the situationships that I was in. Again, all of them cheated on me. Never have I ever been given a fake phone number. Not that I can recall, no. Again, I don't approach women. I don't. I can think that she's good looking. Like I said, I'll admire a woman from a distance. Never have I ever lied to someone in this room. Never have I ever broken up with someone over text. Nope. All the breakups that happened were either in school or over the phone. Never have I ever had a crush on an SO's best friend. What significant other? I'm currently single. Never have I ever shoplifted. For what? I don't need nothing that bad for me to go to a store and steal it. Never have I ever seen a ghost. Only on TV, folks. Only on TV. Never have I ever told a secret I wasn't supposed to share. I'm trying to recall a secret that wasn't supposed to be told. No, because if it has nothing to do with me, why am I telling it? Never have I ever had a friend with benefits. Never. Although I know what it means. Never have I ever intentionally started a fight between other people. For what? I'd rather them find out about it through each other instead of me being like, hey, they said this about you. Never have I ever dated more than one person at a time. I am only one person. I can only handle one person at a time. To those men and women that can handle multiple people at one time, I applaud you. It's just not my taste. Never have I ever spent money that wasn't mine to spend. If I'm gonna buy something for me and I need it and I don't have the money, I would at least ask. Or just thug it out until I'm able to get it again. Never have I ever had a relationship last less than a month. Again, all 9 of the relationships that I was in high school lasted a month tops. Never have I ever had a relationship last longer than a year. Again, never, because all my relationships ended at the 1 month mark. Never have I ever gotten an unexpected piercing. An unexpected one, no. But I had studs in my ears when I was a kid. In both ears, one in each. Never have I ever had a dumb excuse to text an ex. Never have I ever fallen in love at first sight. Now, as far as like getting into a relationship, when I first see a girl, no. But if she looks good, then I'm just like, oh my gosh, she looks so good. Never have I ever kissed someone I just met. That's dumb. Never have I ever kept a crush secret from people in this room. Again, I don't chase. There's no need for me to keep a crush if I've never chased them. Never have I ever been in love with someone without them knowing. Never have I ever been in an open relationship. That would be stupid. If that's the case, then we're no longer together. If I were in a relationship. Never have I ever fantasized about getting back with an ex. Once we're done, we're done. Never have I ever helped a friend lie by being their alibi. What the hell is an alibi? This is where I have to do a little bit of research. Oops. Spelling it all wrong here. Not alibi. Alibi. What the? There we go. A claim or piece of evidence that one was elsewhere when in an act, especially a criminal one. Offer an excuse or defense for someone, especially by providing an account of their whereabouts at the time of an alleged act. I mind my business. If you ask me about someone else's business, I'm going to tell you I don't know. Never have I ever seriously thought about marrying someone. Not a person in particular, but I have been back and forth about being in a relationship now, or even considering marriage. It's a constant back and forth thing in my brain about being married, especially knowing what I know about the court system, which is not much, but you know, people come on social media and tell us stories, so I only know that. Never have I ever had a totally online relationship. Never have I ever flirted just to get something I wanted. No need to. If I don't have it right then, I will wait till later to get it. Never have I ever tried guessing someone's password. If it's not my phone or my laptop or whatever, there's no need for me to worry about the password. Never have I ever been caught lying. I have. But who hasn't? Never have I ever catfished anyone. No need. What you see right here is what you'll see in real life and on the internet. Never have I ever gone streaking. To this day, I don't know what it is. All right. That completes the juicy edition of the Never Have I Ever challenge. I will see you guys next time with 2 brand new videos. But before I go, I want to say a few things. Continue spreading peace, love, and positivity, because life is too short for any and all negativity. And always remember, slow progress is better than no progress. I am Dante Brown. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will too. And I am out.
Why you gotta watch who you hang around. Don't get caught in situations fucking up your paper route. Worry about others is only fucking up your bank account. Keep your ideas if they don't care for what you thinking about.